Okay, good. It is still there. Just had to add a note to old session of this. It's paranoid. Oh, it's this one. Sword key. Hold left. Somber Smelting Stone 5. Seriously? That's it? Like, I need a Somber Smelting Stone 7. Then I can get this up to level 9. Seriously. Okay, do these snakes have some connection with the Godskin? Stone. Pack ahead. These fucking bastards. I'm gonna just check over this way. I do dislike basilisks. They're always annoying. They create clouds of death. The area denial is frustrating. Parasites. Ah, fuck you. Right. Get some. There we go. Weird seeing one bulgy like that. honestly looks concerning. Man-serpent ashes. Spirit of a deformed man-serpent wields a whip of magma. It is said long ago the elder serpent that dwelled in Mount Gilmer devoured a demigod, and the birth of the man-serpents followed. So in that case, would the... Given that I'm guessing that serpent's dead, was the the thing we picked up before on that altar? This was this an attempt at a repellent birthing ritual? Was this an attempt at birthing more serpent men? That's one really bloated thing. It's pregnant? Or is it just a really bloated sack of poison? But yeah, basically, was that a failed attempt at creating more serpent men? Given that I imagine the serpent is gone, that would mean that unless these can breed among themselves, there's a very finite number of them. So maybe that was an attempt at resurrecting the species, or keeping it going at least. Failed attempt anyway. Ow. Feels very much like the freaks in Dark Souls 1. Oh, that's why. You know, with the eggs on them. The devotees of Quelaag's sister. It's very much like... really reminded me of them. How do you like that? There's a ledge over there. There could be could have been an enemy there, or maybe they went there. Stuff, well done. You know what? Thank you. I can do with some praise right now. Fuck you. Roll Knight's Resolve. Roll Knight's Resolve. Skill the knights who once served the Elden Lord. Hold the flat of the armament to your face and pledge your resolve, greatly powering up your next attack. Back to the original place. Yes. Do you have anything to say on this?
The drawing room is through the hall. Use the key I handed you, and make yourself comfortable. The drawing room, use the key.
Okay. Is there actually anything I can interact with in the drawing room? No, it's just that. I really should have put more meat into the glass. Oh, patches.
Well, you joined the manor, huh? I don't believe it. Didn't think you had it in you. All good, though. We're on the same side now. We'll do good work together. Oh, and of course, we can do business, if you like. Hatch's Emporium at the Volcano Manor. Especially for you. Are you surprised that I belong to the Volcano Manor? I always hated the gibberish about lost grace and the laughable two fingers. I thought I could lend a hand in unmasking the charade. Not to mention, Tanith has always made me curious. I guess her master must really be something, because she's pretty damn smug about it. Even after announcing her blasphemous ambitions, she still stands proud. I've never seen a woman quite like her.
None of interest.
Stingy little beggar. Try to find it.
None there of interest. Best I could do is sell to him, but I've little interest in futzing with that right now. That stress is still in my heart. So it's just like... Tortured noble. Seedbed curse. Curse grown on a body defiled by the dung eater. Curse grown on a corpse killed and defiled by the dung eater. A tender pox afflicted with omen horns. The dung eater cultivates the seedbed curse in corpses. By doing so, he prevents dead souls returning to the ard tree, leaving them forever cursed. One of the most loathsome things found in the lands between. Yeah, I have no problem giving him the flask. We can do it. No! Shit. I'm mashing in hopes that it does something. Oh. I always thought they were like generic, like, grabber limbs. But no, they are actually snakes. Oh, damn it. I had a little more grace last time. Eat shit and die. Ah, yes. Okay, we're leaving. Because I can level up this sword now to level 9. I can go from level 6 to level 9. And it's gonna increase dex scaling. My damage is gonna shoot up.
Well, I took you've no man to lay out your own.
So it's going from C to B. Somber ancient dragon smithing stone. Sadly, it stays at B. It doesn't get any better. Anyway, my damage is shot up. Interesting outfit. I've been admiring it on and off, but he really does. I talked to him about this.
No.
Oh.
You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital.
Sewer jail key.
I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in this. I can kill in the pox.
You have the key. Why can't you just let yourself out? Filthy key received from the Dung Eater. Maybe it's just his projection here has it.
Journey to the camp. The two fingers. You may be up. Find the Alvin or she hides and she knows them.
Ooh. There's more than one of these. Okay, let's talk to people first.
A pleasure to meet you, Brave Tarnished. I am Raya, the Scout. Very pleased to welcome you to the Volcano Manor under Lady Tanith's guidance. May you tread the path of valor. Brave Tarnished under Lady.
You. What in heaven's name are you doing here? The Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt our own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words.
To be here is to reject being tarnished. Or at least is to reject the two fingers, to reject everything.
Well, as long as you understand what you're saying. I thought you were tarnished, bred by virtue. Perhaps playing that part led you to your doubts, I wonder. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death. Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, think on that.
You're interesting.
This blasphemous, before you consider...
Cusan's finger. Attempts invasion of another player's world. This furrowed finger is covered in snake scales. An heirloom of the ward of Volcano Manor bequeathed to tarnished. It's gonna go varnished and who have become family. You arrive as invader, recusant, with the objective of defeating the host. Bloody finger, recusant. There's different sorts of invaders, I guess. Ooh. This is new. Or maybe it always did this, but I never saw it. This is handy. Old Knight Istvan. Huh. Person on the way to here. Presumably it's the same room, but for whatever reason you can only do it from the outside. I never did meet the girl that the other guy was telling me to look out for. Which annoys me. And then he disappeared. Apparently you can also meet the warrior pot in Limgrave initially. And then in some passage. The one thing I dislike about, like, say, Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, it's so easy not to encounter NPCs. And Elden Ring is the worst of the two for it. It was easier, while it wasn't great, it was easier in Elden Ring, in Dark Souls 3, to encounter NPCs. It got harder in Elden Ring. And Dark Souls 3 was already a downgrade from, say, Dark Souls 1 and 2. Like, it was very easy to, like, encounter Siegfried initially. But then it was so easy not to be able to find them again. Because you had to beat an area. And then come back to it. And search a well. So it wasn't, like, even visible. So, like, Dark Souls 3 was bad about it, but this feels even worse. Like, it's such an open world, and it's hard to, you know, find NPCs. Like, he says, oh, be sure to help this girl. Patches, this is, back in the mage place. And I never found her. That noble guy said to keep an eye out for his tomboy friend, servant. I could never find her. Remember the guy who congratulated me on killing the dragon? I meant to find him again, and I never have. You know, it's very easy not to find people.